And here we are again, in a place so beautiful that I cried overlooking everything in its vastness when we visited for the first time. I was not only overcome with the beauty of what we were witnessing, but with the knowledge that I was so deeply in love with you, and there we were, and here we are experiencing it together.
Home is where the heart is. I've heard this my whole life, but always wrote it off as something stamped on home goods or a platitude people offer when they run out of things to say. In any case, it was something I didn't pay much mind to until I met you. Waiting for you in that coffee shop, I was nervous. My car had broken down and I was admittedly feeling a bit less confident than normal. Fidgeting with my things and chugging my second tea, you walked through the door. You smiled at me and time stopped. It was like a vacuum sucked all the air out of the room. You were all that I could see. I was still so nervous. But the nervousness quickly turned to excitement and the conversation flowed. The night unfolded in such an organic, natural, and silly way, a way that would, in the future, be solidified as an iconic Melissa and Will way. I didn't want it to end. When it did, and you dropped me off at my apartment, as I walked up the stairs, I texted a colleague, "She's the one." Slumping onto my couch, still buzzing with giddiness, I felt it for the first time. This apartment wasn't my home anymore. My home was with you. As our relationship took off, through all the phone calls, the laughter, and all the Will and Melissa ways, I started to think more about that saying, home is where the heart is. And if we were becoming that cliche, I welcomed it. Over the years, being with you has not only felt like finding a home, it has been an opportunity to create one together. Every day another brick laid, another room or window opened, another place for light to pour in. A foundation of trust poured deep and strong, holding us ready to weather the storms. Walls raised slowly with patience, nailed together with laughter and time's disagreements, teaching us where the windows should go and which doors should always stay open. And a roof built from forgiveness, laid with second chances, keeping at bay the cold wind of doubt. Inside we furnish it with kindness and laughter, hang memories on the walls, sometimes gold samurai swords, antique brass, and swag lamps. And let the warmth gather in the corners like sunlight through old glass, a place to feel safe and loved. And let all 5 of our animals roam. The home we've been building will never be perfect. It will never be finished, and there's a certain beauty in that. It will shift, it will change, it will show its age. But I promise to keep building it with you because it's alive and worth maintaining. One day when the house grows old as we do, when moss and vines cover its exterior and its roof bows gently with the years, it will not be a ruin. One day when we are no longer around to maintain, it will be a beautiful return. Walls to dust and our bodies to earth. But the love we built, the moments we shared will still stand in silence. Melissa, you are the balance to my life that I didn't know I needed. I watched you navigate through life in awe, astonished by your ability to maintain grace and composure in the face of all things. Your metered and logical approach is balanced by your silliness and wit, and I'm so honored that you share those gifts with me daily. You are kind, caring, and nurturing. You are the most beautiful person inside and out. And to be able to spend the rest of my life with my best friend is an honor I do not take lightly. I promise to hold your heart in my hand with the utmost care. I promise to build you up when you need it. I promise to nurture you as you grow and create a space of understanding as the seasons change. And I promise to continue to build this home together with you.
So today you see far down a mountainside, out over islands to your far horizon. Your sight is sharp, your goal clear, and tides of love lap around all of your desiring. 2 sets of footprints you will make, but true companions on this journey you will become. If you slip out of step, think of today, relive again its close embrace of freedom. And may truest feelings stir you as the wind disturbs the loch or smur on cotton grass. May you find bliss in ordinariness and joy forever in its present tense.
I feel I can finally rest. I often feel a deep sense of gratitude when I realize that I get to encounter you in this life, in this version of one of your many lifetimes. The excitement that I feel, knowing that I now get to continue to experience the versions of you yet to come, is near impossible to describe, though it is felt and it is understood. I'm comforted by knowing and seeing the you that will always be true, which is a human that has so much love to give and is deserving of every ounce of love I can muster. William, I promise to add to the beauty of your life and our lives together by always being the best version of me that I can. I promise to support you in the challenges that life presents, whether it's a new hobby, a career trial, or simply a trash day that you'd happily turn the page on. I will be here. I promise to hold your creativity with the gentlest of hands and encourage its evolution always. I promise to listen, to learn, to be patient, to be kind, to be soft, to be confident, and to be bold, to be me, for you always. I promise that I will run, not walk, towards any opportunity that presents itself to strengthen us and our partnership. From our first conversation to our first date to today, I've loved every version of you, and I will continue to love you with an unrelenting passion and dedication. I promise to love you as you have loved me, with open arms and acceptance, until the day that we are no more in push and pull with life itself and swept away into otherness. I vow to be yours forever.
So Will, here in the presence of myself and your witnesses, do you promise to love and care for Melissa during your journey through life together?
I do.
And do you tie this binding knot with Melissa as a token of your love, respect and commitment to her?
Yes.
And finally, do you, William Penton, sincerely declare that you take Melissa Murphy as your wife in marriage?
I do.
And Melissa, here in the presence of myself and your witnesses, do you promise to love and care for Will during your journey through life together?
I do.
And do you tie this binding knot with Will as a token of your love, respect and commitment to him?
I do.
And finally, do you, Melissa Murphy, sincerely declare that you take William Penton as your husband in marriage?
I do.
Now, it gives me huge pleasure in announcing you to be as husband and wife! Woo!